What's up, y'all? It's the back. It's up with another WWE 2K24 Let's Play. We're gonna see if I can finish up the Unleashed female created wrestler MyRise tonight.
I am gonna finish up my rise in WWE 2K24.
Alright, then Micah, well, good luck. I'm gonna go check it out later. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, I was watching my homie's Meek live stream. You can catch him on YouTube. He's been doing a run through Baldur's Gate 3. The channel's called Meek the Ghost. A very chill dude. Very cool. Make sure you check out his channel. Hit him up with a subscribe. Also, his partner in crime, Mana. She does live streams of Red Dead Redemption. Normally she does them like on weekends, pretty early. She's pretty cool too. Check out Meek the Ghost YouTube channel. But yeah, let me get started on this finishing up this Let's Play. I just ate, and man, I just had maybe just a small glass. I just had a glass of whiskey with some ice, and man, that got me tipsy. So I know them blood pressure meds are in full effect. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I've been stressing a lot these past few weeks, actually this whole year since the year started. Just to update, my dad passed away pretty much on the 3rd of January, and then I heard, my grandma recently just got word that she has a heart condition, even though there was diagnosis of it before about 2 years ago. But that's been stressing me out. It was just the impact of the family knowing about it, and had my anxiety and stress on tilt. So now it's like I haven't felt like this ever since my early 20s, when I started having panic attacks, anxiety issues, and the stress have been on me like to the point I think my blood pressure shot up again. I'm afraid to take my blood pressure. But I was able to go to sleep last night, but my heart rate was hella high. That's because I ate my food, but then I had probably way more sugar than I should have had. So that had me mentally tweaking for most of the night. I was able to crash at a reasonable hour, so I was able to get about 6 or 7 hours of sleep. Thank God for that. But yeah, fam, things have not been going my way. Mental health is real. Yeah, I haven't been drawing anything new. I know I got to get these commission done, but I haven't had the heart or the mindset to get them done. I might hit up those people who I owe commissions to, hit them up and say if I could just hit them up with a refund, just to free myself of that mental burden of knowing I got to get that shit done and haven't got it done. Yeah, folks, I'm not the type of person that seeks pity or anything from people. I don't try to use my mental illness as a crutch for anything. I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be, any special treatment, because I spent most of my life not getting it, so I don't expect it. But I just want to be real with you guys for a second, just explain, my situation, things like that. But let's get started. Let's see what Mick Foley, what he got up to.
Bang, bang.
Ah, geez, Mick, you pop up out of nowhere, huh?
Just like you popped your little buddy Psycho Sally in the face. Man, that was brutality.
I actually feel kind of bad about that.
That's what separates the brutal from the boring, Cap. The only feeling Cactus ever had was wanting to taste his own blood pouring down his own face.
We're a little more PG nowadays, so...
When Cactus went out there and had a street fight with Triple H, there was no guilt, no fear. Nothing but the cold, dead eyes of the man from Truth or Consequences.
Damn, yeah, that was good. Great.
Now that you brought the brutality, you think you have that kind of fight in you?
To take on Triple H?
You leave Triple H to Jack. He's mine. But if you deigned to let me stand by your side back then, I'd sure want you to authority. Would you be down to bring brutality to anyone?
You saw what I did to everyone in my path. I have the brutality to grind anyone down.
Then I've got just the match for you. Hold on to your hat, because if you think you know brutality, just you wait. Bang, bang.
Oh yeah, just let you guys know to get you guys caught up. I finished the whole Rhea Ripley brutality path of this Unleashed by Rise. It ended kind of interesting, but it ended with the ambulance match. Spoilers. Against Rhea Ripley. And oh my god, ambulance match is not my favorite match tap, even though I have to admit that match I had with Rhea Ripley was it was fun. I just don't like the whole button mashing component. It took like 4 or 5 finishers. It took me like 6 or 7 attempts of throwing her into the ambulance before I was finally able to close the door on her ass. Maybe I'm just an older gamer. You know, like I said, 47 years old. It was like button mashing to that extent is too much. It's too much. It's like, but then again, I didn't realize that I set the legend difficulty. When you set the legend difficulty in the options of the base game, that legend difficulty transfers over to all the other game modes. It transfers over, especially to MyRise. So I went through the rest of MyRise on legend difficulty, and thank God I played a lot of legend difficulty in 2K23. But it seems like legend difficulty in 2K24 is easier, because for some reason, this is probably one of my nitpicks of the game, you can damage wrestlers way too easily. It's really easy to get your damage in this game. They made their durability less in this game. Maybe they had complaints from gamers talking about matches being way too long or something like that. I haven't started making a match type with a play clock, but matches go by pretty quick. You know, the damage, starts to get on pretty tick. It also just seems like, even though legend difficulty, like the in-game wrestlers don't reverse that often, it's like they'll take a lot more offense from their opponent. It's like you don't see as many reversals. And when the computer does start to reverse, a deep orange in terms of health and damage, the computer will do a lot of they will reverse your finishers a lot, like signatures and finishers. Especially the in-game wrestlers. Created wrestlers, I don't know. Created wrestlers seem kind of nerfed compared to the in-game wrestlers, but it was like that in 2K22, 2K23. But yeah, there's some things I did notice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, the Captain, Akira Suzuki.
Akira Suzuki. I might copy this entrance to Angelina Black. I did. Community Creations is getting good, man. It's like it took a few days after the launch of the game, 4 days, which is a pretty fast rate, but I've been able to recreate three of my wrestlers from 2K23. So that is some good news. If I want to nitpick the fact that the whole certain underwear beneath certain tights gives the illusion of your wrestlers have bigger asses, does not translate as well as it did in 2K23. As you can see, it kind of works, but you can see kind of the underwear indentations through the tights, because it looks like she just got cellulite or loose skin on the bottom of her ass, and it shows through in the front. You know, you don't get the illusion as well as you did in 2K23. But I noticed the lighting as well. I think they saturated the lighting and they kind of made it a little bit darker. So I would have to advise that you be a lot more careful with your skin tones on your wrestlers, because some facial parts I got have a little bit too much yellow. And so when you put the skin tone, you copy the color onto the, skin of the wrestlers, it's going to look too yellow, like your wrestler almost look like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, the color saturation is set a little bit higher than normal. Just some small adjustments is like, yeah, my first few days with this game, I wasn't really overly impressed. I was so used to 2K23, but it's going to be an adjustment. I don't know. When 2K23 came out, I was so happy to let go of 2K22 because 2K23 was such a huge improvement over 2K22. But 2K24 is not a huge improvement over 2K23. There is some improvements though. I can't deny the improvements being made. But the in-the-ring gameplay, it still has that leftover jank from the last patch from 2K23. So I know they just use that base engine from 2K23 and just put stuff into it from that last patch, because that same amount of jank is in this game. I still have to do a lot more AI simulations to see how they perform with multiple finishers. It's going to take a while of tweaking till I get my created wrestlers to wrestle how they want to. But what are the objectives? Rise of the Cactus Jack attempt to defeat Stephanie in a no-rule street fight. Okay. I put the difficulty back to normal. It was like playing this on Legend was challenging, but it wasn't really hard. I will say it wasn't really difficult. It was just challenging. It gave you more of a challenge because it was just like, wrestlers put up a little bit more of a fight. And they countered a lot more. In normal, they'll let you beat on them to about orange health, and then they'll start to come after you. Gotta pause it for a second. Man, this crowd is really in here. What kind of arena is this? Oh yeah, I already got somebody sharing some of my stuff I uploaded. I uploaded pictures of Angelina Black onto PSN to the activities section. Yeah, they do put some frames of invincibility. I noticed is like if you're kneeling or down on the ground That was definitely from patch 1.22 in WWE 2K23 because they didn't want people to just spam attacks, which is understandable. You know, I can't totally hate on that. But at the same time, it's like, it saves your ass, but it also kind of goes against you as well when you're trying to beat on the computer. Did I teach her finisher? I don't think I did. Let's get out the death by Sleeve. There's some moves I need to find out what they were again. I need to find that knee strike barrage that I gave to Zero Buster Akane in 2K23. The bunny hop corner attack move. And those were listed under like new moves, so they were easy to find. But now I actually gotta dig through this extensive move list to find shit. Same thing with entrances. I unlocked like 3 different entrances. I found 2, but I can't find the one that you get from Rhea Ripley's Brutality one. Dang, that was easy. Well, it's only 12 upgrade points, so it's not a lot. Based on what I heard from last night when I was playing this, I think I'm going to go through a period where my character is going to be a GM. We'll see how that works. Man, I deserve that. What are you talking about? Oh, there's Steph. Alright, so it's just like, what attributes that would have been up now? It's not like they matter anyway. Not like they matter. I already maxed out one, so I'll go with Ariel. It's like Ariel. See, this one was crazy. In 2K23 before patch 1.08, all these stats would get exported over when you exported your wrestler. So yeah, a heavyweight wrestler with 101 movement speed. It got to 103 when I did it last year, and I was able to export that wrestler with all these attribute perks. And it's like they patched it out and they took it out of this game, which pisses me off. It's like, why? It doesn't matter if your wrestler has a slight advantage, because online everybody's going to make 100 rated wrestlers anyway with freaking hard to counter moves, and you're going to get cheesed to death. So it's like, what little advantage you have is not going to matter. It's going to help, but it's not going to matter when everybody cheeses online. That's just a fact. Everybody cheeses online. If you ain't cheesing, you ain't trying. Shout out to Eddie Guerrero. You ain't cheesing, you ain't trying. You ain't trying to win.
Someone's been busy, hasn't she?
I'd like to think I understood the assignment.
That you have. And it's still the tip of the iceberg. Have a fantastic opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
How would you like to try your hand at one of the most unique experiences in WWE? A position where you'll be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. see you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bailey and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with, like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. So, what kind of story do you want to tell? Who will you choose to take on Charlotte?
I may have history with Rhea Ripley, but that also means I know she's a formidable opponent. I'd like to see her face Charlotte.
Fantastic choice. Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth. Sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself.
Ooh, here we go. Heavy is the head of the WWE GM. Alright, here's a story gate. Hopefully this is the last of the story. I admit, I'm already spent, and it's like, I think this might be the last storyline of it, because usually they stop right when I got my character up to 97 overall. And I did probably 99.9% of the side quests in 2K23 as a heavyweight high flyer. And once again, I'm doing a heavyweight high flyer. Oh, excuse me. I was just hoping I could be the GM and I'll be good, but shit. I do not like that hair on Rhea Ripley.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide,
I'm happy that she it didn't last that long. It was only good for like, she only had that hairstyle for maybe about like 6 months. I think she grew her hair out. That's what it was. She does have a very chiseled jawline. She's a pretty girl. But she has a very chiseled jawline. And the only way you can fix a chiseled jawline is to have your hair long. If you have it too short, it's gonna make your face look a little too mannish.
Hey, we know Charlotte will do anything and everything to win. She's got to have that same mentality here tonight.
So she's going up against Charlotte. Charlotte. I like Rhea's attire though. This is a really good Charlotte model, I'm not gonna lie.
She know how to make an entrance.
I'm not a huge Charlotte fan. I respect her. I respect her in-game, her in-the-ring acumen. She's a very good wrestler.
A woman who
She can go in the ring. It's just,
WWE alongside her fellow 4 horsewomen.
I don't know. I don't hate her. I'm not a huge fan, but I do respect Charlotte. I do respect her as a wrestler. I do.
Guaranteed
She's a good, really good wrestler. A lot of her matches have been really good, especially when going against Sasha Banks Bailey, against somebody who can wrestle with her on her level. Charlotte puts on good matches. I don't know, it's like I don't really hate her character, her gimmick. I don't know, there's just something, I can't explain it. I don't know, it just seems like her whole in-ring character is kind of fake. Where it's like, there's a layer of cheese to her wrestler to, if it was like the 80s or 90s, it would fit perfectly with wrestling back in the 80s or 90s. But her character now, in modern day wrestling, I don't know, it's hard to take it seriously. But, you know, she backs up her arrogance and her character in the ring. So, like I said, I respect Charlotte. I do. You know, if I met her in person, I would tell her to her face, like, look, respect. Respect. You are really, really good in the ring. I can't hate on Charlotte. I'm just not a fan of Charlotte. If that's the way to explain it.
Cap has made one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the year just yet. I agree, Corey.
I'm not really a fan of Rhea either. So it's like, Rhea, she's still new to the game, even though I think she's been a part of WWE since, what, 2017? 2016, probably as far back as her development. But I remember, you know, from the, what's that, the Mae Young Classic or whatever. I think she ended up losing to Kairi Sane or something. But, yeah, she was a powerhouse. Still is a powerhouse. I think it was a little too soon to throw belts on her. But they threw belts on practically all the women of NXT. Shoot, Carmella got a belt. I think the only one that didn't win a major title was Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke and Emma. Emma got released not too soon after she made the main roster with a new gimmick.
Able to stop the pin count here.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's like,
yeah, I got this set on normal. It is way too easy. I don't even have to think.
hammering down on the knee.
Illegal in many sports, but that
I
was
don't
used
have to
effectively
think in
there.
this match. That'll tell you how easy it is. So like I said, when you get the computer in that orange, then they start to go on Undertaker comeback mode. I like the little flashes and stuff in the audience when you do like a finisher or signature, but it just seems like kind of cheesy because they just threw up these sparklies as an overlay in the audience. You don't see no people like raising a camera or a cell phone to do anything, which would have added legitimacy to the effect.
And a quick kick out. Incredible power to kick out at just one. Countered into a suplex. What a barrage of stops.
Up on Charlotte.
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. Submission locked in. Michael Cole, the queen.
Hey, you can't just mash submissions. You gotta push the buttons to how they are on the screen. You can't overmash. You can't undermash. Because then the computer will break out the submission easily. So I'm doing it right now. But I can't get her to tap with this.
She releases the hold.
I admit her durability is pretty good.
Oh my gosh, what impact! Oh, shot right to the kidney. Back elbow.
Oh, she
completely
countered
cuts
my
them
shit.
off.
There goes my finisher.
Well scouted by Ripley.
She had to counter the signature though.
Showing off her outrageous power. Electric turns it into a
You can
face
still kind of
buster.
aim
Rhea
your
ready to
finishers
cover.
in this game.
Is it enough?
I mean your signatures if they're like a grapple move, which is pretty cool.
And that's all she wrote.
Wow.
Here is your
She didn't kick out even though she was about to get up.
The nightmare has toppled the queen. A career
I also like they put kind of lighting around the cleavage now, so they give more of an illusion of cleavage.
And I imagine we'll have the pleasure of seeing them in battle again in the future. But tonight, Rhea Ripley has shown Charlotte Flair her brutality.
There's a new boss on Monday Raw. Whew. Raw, did you do a career? I'm still. Asking for favors, don't be wooed by attention at the fun runner job and neglect the real work. Or just moving names around the whiteboards? Kidding. I'm taking it seriously. Hey, why don't you come to a taping soon to see firsthand beside Alcohol? So it'll be departure from our TBD days. Yo, GM, the captain. Best suggestion. It's me, Bailey versus Bianca. It even sounds great. I don't even know what that means. Challenge Bianca for the title next. Face her at Survivor Series. Hit me back so I can prove I'm the right choice. Alright, let's see. Julie taking over my father, general manager of Raw. They look like, what? And he looks like, So now I get a nice little business suit. Know that the next one is mine. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. Troy Simpkins, there's Shotzi, Lita. Let's see what Lita got to say.
Well, if it isn't the new GM of Raw.
Lita! Hey! This is awkward, huh?
Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, the past is in the past. I'm not here to attack you or get any revenge. At least not on you.
I think somebody uploaded this Lita model with this attire.
Then why are you here?
I love that even in your first outing as GM, you put your focus on a tried and tested rivalry. Maybe it even offered some closure to Charlotte and Rhea.
I doubt that.
Yeah, honestly, me too. But maybe it'll be different for me. I still feel like I have some loose ends from over the years to tie up with Trish.
You don't say.
Hey, at least we know we have a problem, and that's the first step. Can you book me in a match against her? It's just better if it comes from you.
Trish and Lita in a match on my Raw? It would be my pleasure.
Alright, are they gonna have us do like a GM mode? That would be crazy.
I'm not here to fight.
Good. I don't want to fight either.
Then maybe we can work together on my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No. I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, So this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
Ooh. Hello. Sorry, dropped my controller with my mic on it. See, actually I do. It's bad booking. I could cockblock Shotzi again and never have any closure with that. Or I could just go for it because it would just be totally off the cuff. I don't really want to play no fucking War Games match, to be honest. I really don't. If that means I have to play a War Games match, I really don't want to play a War Games match. It's like, yeah, there's no storyline to it. So it would be kind of bad booking in that sense. It wouldn't be typical, WWE booking where, they have to have a rivalry, have to set up a feud that's been lasting for about, month to, about one to, for at least a month or 3 months before you would have closure. So just to put something together just would be, oh man, that's tricky. Huh. Question is, do I want to do War Games or not? Man, this is a tough decision. Because it is bad booking. It is. In terms of WWE logic. But like I said, I'm only in this temporarily. So it's like I'm going to be relieved of my duties as soon as William Regal come back. So fuck it.
Actually, you may have a point. I do miss that.
So let's screw the so-called rules and do this. Put yourself in it against me. And we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for War Games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
Shout out to Shotzi. I think she's from California. I think she's like from Oakland. I know she's from the Bay Area, so she would be considered local for me. I know she cut her hair, for a good cause. Oh my God, I still think she is a beautiful woman, but she was even more beautiful with her longer hair. Shotzi is sexy, but I love her with longer hair. That's me.
If I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone with you. I think you're doing a great job. Top notch.
Ha ha, very funny.
Ha ha.
Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have to suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up. I think your ideas are genius, boss.
Of course they are, Troy. I'm smart. Now what's up?
Becky and Bailey. They're being particularly difficult in hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they snuck into your DMs too, but I'm used to superstars pestering us for opportunities. No offense. But this is getting out of hand. How do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bayley face each other for the title opportunity? That'll be a great match and solve our problem.
Great suggestion, boss. I'll set it up. Wow, you really know your stuff.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
All right. Oh man, that's a tough one. Dang, I gotta wrestle the matches. I love this Lita model. Man, Lita has never looked better in a WWE game. I think she hasn't looked this good since Here Comes the Pain. No, she had a really good model in SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. She had a really good model in WWE. Well, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
As far as like modern games, this is probably her best looking. Yeah, the makeup apps, the face texture is on point. They did a good job. They really paid attention to that since they caught so much hell with the last two games, especially the last game. Even though I think they did patch her a better looking face.
The self-proclaimed GOAT.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
You know, since Trish's
Gave us an
return to
updated
WWE,
Trish Stratus
she has
model,
been
with new
relentless in
attires.
attacking her foes with a
Because they
level
came
of
back,
aggression
I think
we've
last year,
never
early last
seen from her
year.
before.
Or was it 22? I don't know.
Trish had a
I think it was
thankless job.
22. 22 to early last year, both of them came back.
Trish just
I think
isn't
Lita
content
was
to
a
be
tag
thanked
team
anymore.
champ.
She wants revenge.
They had pretty good runs that year. They did a good job.
Two of the greatest of all time in one of the greatest rivalries of all time.
Oh, that was a perfect dodge.
Chapter starting right now.
Trish and Lita have inspired millions around the world. Props to our GM, the captain, for making this match on Raw.
Lita's not really a high flyer. She doesn't have no springboards. Interesting. Shout out to the new camera angles.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
So yeah, for the viewers watching me, I'm probably in the last half of Unleashed MyRise, the female MyRise. They give you like 3 other previous different paths. And this last path, they make you the GM of Raw. But they let you play the matches you book. Which is interesting. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really play a lot of the wrestlers on the main roster. Those, but it's been pretty kind of breath of fresh air using the in-game wrestlers, because the gameplay is so good that it's like you know, you can pretty much have fun with anybody. It's just about who you're a fan of.
She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet.
Yeah, Lita does not have. She's considered a high flyer, but she doesn't have a. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's an outside dive.
And leaping to the outside.
Tossed back into the ring.
Does she have a rope springboard?
She has her target weighed and measured.
Let's see if she does. Oh, she doesn't, which is weird. But then again, she's like, you know, she's a throwback. She's Attitude Era. Attitude Era diva. Well, she wasn't even a diva. She was just female wrestler. Term diva didn't come along until what? 07, 08 is when they started referring to divas.
Sequence of reversals there. Could be what Lita needed to ignite a rally.
It's the Fates, the Lita version.
For the win.
Two.
So close.
Top of, oh, she gonna roll out the ring. Oh, you coward! I want to do my moonsault.
Look at this. Suicide dive.
This is on normal difficulty, so it's not. The computer doesn't put too much of a fight till you get them in the orange.
No fear.
Yada yada yada. Like I said in my previous live stream.
Such intensity coming out of Lita now. And Stratus got the full force of that blow.
Lita got the range to hit this moonsault from way over here. Oh, they won't even give it to me. It's too far away. But yes, she can hit that body slash. See, because she did on this thing. So they give me the moonsault. No, they won't give me the moonsault. What the hell? What are they doing? Oh, they better give it to me this close. Now they give it to me. Lita salt.
Trish's chances are fading. Cover. There's two.
Oh my God, Trish kicked out. That's why she's considered one of the GOATs. One of the GOATs of female wrestlers in the WWE. She can kick out of the Lita salt, but she ain't putting up much of a fight. It's on normal difficulty. Oh.
Kick to the gut by Lita.
The DDT.
Lita was right on target. Looking for the victory.
Man, the last time I used Lita, oh my God, she kicked out at 2 finishers? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? She kicked out at 2. On normal difficulty. I expect that on legendary. But normal? Oh, well, she finally reverses.
Well scouted by Stress. Trish showing she's fully capable of fighting.
This bulldog. Oh my God.
She kicks out with force.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still.
Okay, now the match really starts. Because Trish, she got a finisher now. She can hit up with that chip kick at any moment. Maybe pin her. Maybe I might get an easy pin. 2. Oh, they gave it to me. Yeah. Ah, that's my beef with this game. You can get. There's so many times a match will end with a non-finisher, man. It's like that works for like Joshi wrestling and some independent wrestling, but WWE wrestling, nah. If you ain't in a match on a finisher, you ain't in a WWE, my dog. You're not in WWE, my dog. You're just not. Hey, there's Troy Simpkin. see what I got for social media. Yeah, respect. Next time, invite me though, okay? Let's think about how Survivor Series is coming up as a nothing epic. Only someone had a great idea. One.
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Trish and Lita match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca.
Oh, wow. Yep.
If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM.
Oh,
So
special guest referee. Oh my god.
Referee.
I haven't did a special guest referee match in this game yet. But we'll see how this goes. Listen, I could tell from that episode of Raw what match you really put your attention into. Fantasy Becky with a solid bonus fun, but you took your eye off the champion of the person who puts butts in the seats. I said I know. Share a promoter secret. It's easier to do your job when you know what's ahead of you. As in, whose child's Bianca Survivor? How do I do that? Stop being all coy and innocent. You know how. You said you're going to be the ref. Put your finger on the scale a bit. Who do you want to win? Who do you think will have a better match against Bianca at the PLE and get more people to watch? Oh my god. People will watch a Becky versus Bianca match. I don't think they wrestle. Maybe they have wrestled against each other a few times. Shoot. I'm sorry. Bayley is only at 85 in this game. They nerfed her stats compared to last season. But that's because she hasn't been active for most of 2023 up until like early this year. But shit. Becky would put more butts in the seat. Plus she's more of an even match with Bianca. But the thing is, here's the question. Bianca would have an easier time wrestling against Bayley. Bayley hasn't had a title shot until this year. You know, when she run the Royal Rumble, you know, in the real WWE, not in the game. Whoo, decisions. You know what? I'll support Bayley. Because if Bianca wins, she'll still be my champion. If Bayley wins, it'll just be like a good comeback story for her. Alrighty. I finally tweaked my soundtrack, so now the soundtrack of this game isn't so ass. Thank you, because Post Malone's curated soundtrack for this game is ass. I'm sorry. Post Malone curated soundtrack is ass. Oh, they gave me this shitty ass entrance again.
Is a special guest referee match. Please welcome for this match, the Captain, Akira Suzuki.
I got a real problem with executives who interject themselves to micromanage everything on the show.
No idea what you're talking about, Corey.
Look out! Here comes the history maker.
Shit.
The man.
Please live stream, do not die. Do not die.
You cannot understate what Lynch has meant to sports entertainment and to women everywhere.
And the participants. First, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
The climb to greatness was filled with obstacles for Becky Lynch. She's earned everything she has and is always seeking new challenges to overcome.
I have all the respect in the world for what
Thank
Becky Lynch has
God
accomplished.
Becky doesn't
My
have that
question is,
ugly ass
will we
attire
see
she had in
someone knock
last
her
year's
off the
game.
top of the mountain?
Becky had, oh my God, the attire from last year's game and that hair. That hair, it was the hair really. That hairstyle was ass.
Well, you could say that Becky Lynch has carved out a Hall of Fame career.
I think that Becky might be,
because she has believed
man,
in herself.
what sucks about
every
female
step of
wrestlers
the
in the WWE, they only have like maybe a 5-year window. It's like their first 3 years is like development, and then they'll have maybe like 3 years in the main event. Hopefully they'll win all their title belts within that fame, and then after that it's like they'll fall off. They won't be in the main event as often to, you know, get others a chance, and then they'll probably have 2 of having good runs, and then after that they're just going to be, you know, enhancing, you know, talent enhancement pretty much. Yeah, that haircut is not doing Bayley any favors with that forehead.
Damage control, and now an all-out assault on the women's division and the WWE
That Bayley
fans.
forehead, yo. They did not do her any favors with that hairdo. The makeup apps are good.
All great leaders lead by example. Bayley's demonstrating, and the rest of the world should be taking notes.
Well, if Bayley is such a great leader, tonight she's got a chance to actually back it up.
Corey, how do you prepare for Becky Lynch in this match tonight?
That may be the unanswerable question, Cole, because when you're dealing with Becky Lynch, she's more than a competitor. You are facing off with a driving force in the history of
Got a
women's
lot of
wrestling.
people coming in and out. Alright, so I'm a special guest referee. Use a fast count to help Bayley. It's up to you to enforce the rules of the match. This includes pin count, submission, checks, ring out counts, and disqualifications. You have full discretion to enforce these rules as you choose, but WWE will be watching closely and may replace you if you fail to perform your duties. Start the match. Referee which allows you to check pins and submissions, call rope breaks, and perform a ring out count when promoted. Anytime you can warn a superstar by pressing square. You may exit referee mode pressing that one big ass button of the controller, which allows you to perform standard attacks. Press again to switch back to referee mode when you need to perform a referee action. You can view the full controls in time. Rejudging your performance in the form referee meter at the top of the screen. Read the please completely, then a new official will be sent in to replace you. This can be disabled by turning off referee meter in the match house before starting the match. Well, too late for that.
Promises that we'll have a number one contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough, and with Cap as special guest referee, it should be a fair contest.
We'll see, Saxton. Maybe the GM wants one over the other. It's nearly impossible not to pick a side.
You're such a cynic.
I'm a realist.
Oh boy, that's a determined stare that's come across from the top.
Ooh, that's a body go around.
Is it enough? Kick out before the 1 count.
And the referee was right there with a proper count.
Consistency. Double underhook. Sit out into the armbar. She fights her way out of the armbar. turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Come on, Bailey. You need to come back in this match.
Oh, God.
She'll take things into the ring. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Plenty of hits coming her way now.
Yeah, as Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
Thwarts the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Red, shoulders down. A kick out before 3.
And what was that? The referee trying to pull a fast count out there?
As per usual, you're
Yeah.
wrong, Saxton.
She could do it here. Kick out at 1.
Referee showing her true colors with that count.
When's the last time you were in officiating school, Saxton? That could easily be the new pace to count a pin.
Effective. And will this be it?
She's quick to get her shoulder up.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
We saw proper cadence and position on that pinfall attempt.
And she's able to fight Lynch off. Clothesline. So effective. And she may be cunning, but even the veteran Lynch didn't have that attack scouted.
And Bailey delivering a bit of that ruthlessness that's catapulted her into the stratosphere right now.
Bailey climbs the turnbuckle. That goes to show you what Bailey thinks of her opponent here.
Oh, man. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Taking the fight near our announce table.
I really hope we get these desks at a discount.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
Whip back into the ring.
The ref's count ain't stopping.
The clock is ticking here.
And she manages to beat the count.
She got her down. Is this it? And she's not done yet.
Good job by the ref seeing the kick out right away.
A great cadence with that count.
Oh, what a chop.
Dang, Lynch is just countering all her shit.
Yikes.
Bailey's getting wrecked.
Knock you out.
Stomps to the legs. Bailey looking a little worse for wear. Here's the cover. And she kicks out at 2.
What is this referee doing? Speed counting?
I think your timing's off, Saxton. That count looked good to me.
Armbreaker.
With the arm breaker.
Forearm's going to cut off the win. Guillotine applied. Got to find a way out of the guillotine. We're not going to last long while we're bridging out.
Incredible.
Takedown.
All right,
now
Bailey.
punches right. Teeing off. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Bailey's got her hooked. Oh, nice suplex.
First of all, Becky.
Caught the leg.
Nice. Oh.
Becky Lynch looking to embarrass her opponent.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Becky got a finisher.
Manhandle slam. Can that finish Bailey?
Cover. 2. Hangs on by a thread.
Bailey is displaying that die-hard spirit of hers, being able to kick out there.
And Lynch does not like coming up short, guys. This is only enraging her more.
Watch out for them combos.
And it appears
Them combos, Bailey. Watch out for the combos. Yep, she's just mastering them combos. She's not giving a chance for Bailey to come back.
Systematic attack on the arm from Becky. just going off on Bayley. Calf kick right on point.
Bayley is getting waxed.
Lynch has got it.
I can't believe she's hanging on this long. She's got a tap.
No escape, only surrender.
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there. Now's her chance to get back into this match.
And here we go now. Elbow drop to the knee. Bayley could be thinking about the
All right.
for the Rose plant. Has Bayley ended it there? That's gotta be it. There's two.
There we go. Had to wait till she got her finisher off. There we go.
Bayley stood in the middle of the ring and found an
that
answer for the
referee.
man.
Michael, this came down to heart. It came down to desire.
Yep, Becky's not going to be happy.
Bayley would not accept anything but victory.
We all watched the same match. Suzuki basically robbed me of my opportunity. Uh-oh. She's right, Kira Suzuki. Oh, Seth Rollins. Keep involved enough, I have to agree. Makes this a Kira Suzuki. Ooh, I even got Triple H mad. Ain't fixing shit. I'm the GM. Granted. You're the CEO.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
Yep, got caught. I'm new to this.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
Ooh.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
I like Geneva. She's been my homie since the start of this whole adventure. Hit row.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Bayley. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
More games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
Yeah, I just scared somebody out my chat when I said War Games just randomly. War Games! Alright, so which team is Shotzi going to be on and which team I'm going to be on? Or is it going to be me and Shotzi on the team? Who knows? We'll see how it goes. See if a women's world championship match can. Yeah. Who thought of that? I think Shotzi is angry. Yeah, Shotzi is angry. Yeah. Let's talk to Bayley. Let's see what Bayley got to say.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I'm sorry you're not getting the championship match at Survivor Series, but I'm the GM and this is my call.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here, and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
Well, it's a pretty good offer. She can need the help. Just talk to Becky. Becky!
I'm still not over what you did in my match with Bayley. But thank you for making it right.
Glad we're okay.
We are. And I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts. Especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Oh. Wow, she just sweetened the pot. Oh my God, Becky. Becky. Oh, you gonna let me pick my squad? Oh my God. That's better off than Bayley.
Let me think about it.
Oh, what? Becky. Becky.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bayley want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed.
I know, right?
I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Dang, just work with the Signify. This is that change the trajectory of your story on which superstars might align with you in the future. How long is this frickin' MyRise mode? Oh, but Becky sweetened the pot. She sweetened the pot. Oh my God. She's let me choose like 2 other people to join us. Damn, bro. I gotta join Becky because I did take Shotzi's idea. I'll have to ask Shotzi to join. Multiple times experience the opposite path when presented with the icon, as you will see different stories from these choices. But I think I'm near the end of this mode. I don't know, how long is my rise, yo? I gotta go with Becky. I got to. She's let me pick my squad.
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky?
Alrighty. There's Fanny. Where's Shotzi at? Where's Shotzi? Where's the Shotmeister? That's it? No Shotzi? No Shotzi, damn it. Well, that was a waste of a choice. I thought they would give me Shotzi. They do give me Psycho Sally, but she's only a 67. She's only a 67. Bailey's only a 71. OMG. Dang, who do I want in Survivor Series? It's like they're only giving people I was playing with before. I could bring Justine in. She's like the highest rated. Outside of Trish. Charlotte's up there. Charlotte's up there. I want to tell ya, I could lose this match on purpose. I could just fucking jinx her. But I probably got to win this match. Alright, I got Psycho Sally. And I got Justine. It's ought to be interesting.
Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.
Yep, that's what I just said. Too bad I couldn't pick Shotzi. I think I only played this match once in 2K23.
Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match will be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Let the War Games begin!
Cap wanted a war. And now she has one. Bayley is a ring general, ready for
Oh, we're starting out with just us two?
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bayley as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
On the Falcon Arrow. Oh my God, the moonsault. I don't even know what to say about this.
Into a standing moonsault.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again. Sent into the corner.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind.
Oh, they won't let you do that move in this match. Okay.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here. A rough landing as she was launched like a missile into the other ring.
Oh, that's tight. Go from ring to ring.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy. Oof.
And Bayley's
Becky's in now.
managing his onslaught.
Becky.
Bayley's being cut off at every left foot hospital, right foot graveyard. Is it enough to put Bayley away?
Becky throws a garbage can up in there.
Looking under the ring for a weapon now. And now she's looking to go top rope.
Incoming.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult once she comes in to join the fray.
She knows she's the best. She's just telling everyone else.
Bayley's the weakest link right now. She's the most hurt.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Lynch.
And a rough left. Double underhook.
The armbar! Oh, I'm going to tap out here, but it ain't going to matter.
You still do a lot of damage, though. She fights her way out of the armbar.
That was absolutely amazing. And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange. Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even
I'll let Becky handle that. I'll just toss this garbage can at somebody coming into the ring.
And with the
We
next
got Dakota Kai.
way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Bayley combats out of that.
Bayley turning up the intimidation factor.
Oh, wrist clutch. Into an arm breaker. Nasty.
Springboard moonsault! Wow! Caught between the ropes, duking it out. Well, that was a heck of a moonsault.
More booty.
Crushing impact on the bonsai.
Fat booty Asian strikes again.
This looks bad for
I think I killed Dakota Kai.
There it is. And Lynch is looking worse for wear after that.
Bayley shot to the wrist. There's the rose plant. Is Bayley closing this out? Ooh.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Suplex. I don't like this idea one bit. No good reason to be climbing
It's like
here.
Cage opens, and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Don't do it!
Oh my God. Becky killed Bailey and me.
Right to the kidney. Golly. Face first with a waistlock takedown. Lynch has Bailey right where she wants. Kendo stick wrapped around the head. An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.